Oh my God, look at that footage. Well, you can probably tell from that footage, we're talking about gender reveal parties because they are the absolute worst, even when they succeed without killing someone. But unfortunately, all too often, it does result in injury or death when people do this thing that I hope is just an American thing. But a man who was expecting his first child was tragically killed on Sunday, and his brother was injured when a device they were preparing for a gender reveal party exploded in a garage in the Catskills in New York. What set off the explosion remained under investigation, a spokesperson for the state police said. The device consisted of some kind of pipe that was intended to be used at a gender reveal party, but the nature of its explosive material was not yet known. The oldest of the brothers said that it was the freakiest of freak accidents that I could ever imagine, that we didn't know what had set off the explosion. But look, it's obviously a tragedy, losing anyone. I imagine that what set off the explosion was explosives, because I imagine it was designed to explode. Maybe not a full explosion, but something was intended to come out of the pipe or something as a part of this gender reveal party. And so it would be bad enough if this death and injury were the only thing. Those are obvious, terrible tragedies. And imagine it's on the cusp of your first child being born, a celebratory time for a family to end up losing someone as a result of it. But explosive devices used at gender reveal parties have also been linked to at least 2 deaths other than this since 2019 and 2 major wildfires. Yep. The parties are a popular way for couples to announce news about their pregnancies on Facebook and Instagram. And you have this, a celebratory cannon salute at a baby shower ends in death because it's a cannon. A gender reveal party started a 10,000 acre fire. An explosion at another gender reveal party kills a woman. Authorities identify a firefighter who died battling a blaze sparked by a gender reveal party. These are just random headlines related to this that our producers found. There's more than likely others, and others that didn't end up being national news. All of this just traced back to this bizarre, totally unnecessary tradition. JR,
I don't understand it, man. I number one, as you just listed, 4 or 5 other news articles that headlined events like this happening, from wildfires to deaths. I don't know if these folks, the latest, didn't hear about this. I heard about it. I haven't had a gender reveal party. My kid's 9 years old. I don't know what it is that makes people not see what's been happening and then not do it. Like, I know, I'll do it, right? But these guys have backgrounds in bomb making. Suddenly everybody can make a bomb. Where do you suddenly we're everybody searching on the internet? Is there an influx of Google searches about how to create a bomb? Because that's all these are. And why is a bomb an appropriate way to celebrate the gender of your child? Why? Who told you that? I hate trends where some random person, some influencer, I don't know if it's even an influencer, or maybe it's some kind of like lifestyle guru, decides to tell people what they can do and it's a trendy thing to do, and suddenly everybody's doing it. Why do we listen to them? Who were the first person that said, hey, here's a good idea for your gender reveal party, make a bomb? And everybody went, that's a good idea, let's make a bomb. Hey, when you got married and when you announced your engagement, did you say, hey, me and my wife are gonna get together, we put a bullet in this revolver and we spun it around and we shot it at our heads because that's a fun way to celebrate weddings? It's so, why is a dangerous situation the appropriate way to go about announcing something that's supposed to be so joyous? I don't get it. You wanna
know why? Because it's likely to go viral. Because at the end of the day, this isn't about your friends finding out. This is about because you saw others go viral. And that's what it was. Maybe it's one person who was like, hey, it's a fun thing you can do. Or maybe it's they saw it on Instagram or on TikTok. And when I say they, I mean any of the people who do this, including the ones, by the way, who do it without anyone dying. Where a guy will just shoot a rocket launcher at something and it'll blow up with blue or pink smoke or whatever. And thankfully he didn't die, but others do. They see it, and it's like, who came up with the like woman on Instagram reaching back and holding her boyfriend's hand? I don't know, but a lot of people do it, so a lot of other people do it. Now, thankfully with that, few people die, so I prefer that one. Although plenty of people have died hanging off of things for viral photos. The desire to make a spectacle and for it to go broad as if what strangers think about your child's genitals matter in any way anyway is deadly, unfortunately. It's not necessary. And by the way, having a gender reveal party at all seems weird, but let's say you have to. If what you want is something impressive looking, and let's say you want it to be an explosion, we already have fireworks. Those exist. Why are you building your own pipe bomb when colored fireworks exist already? You could set those off. Now, yes, people get injured, but fewer people die as a result of it than you wanting to, like, I don't know, shoot blue gravel out of your own homemade cannon. I just don't get any part of it.
And you know what? And the thing is, I'd seem mad, and I kind of am, because sometimes I respond to tragic situations like this with like, just avoid it. And maybe it comes off badly, but I'm sad for the whole family. This kid has to be born, and then I'm not sure if the story's ever gonna be told to them. Yes, your dad isn't here because we did this bomb to reveal that you're a boy or a girl.
Yeah. And by
that's sad, man.
It's, oh God, it's a lifelong tragedy. Yeah, and as people are saying, you don't know the gender when a child is born. You know the biological sex. I totally get what you're saying. Someone said the only good gender reveal thing they saw was when someone had made a cake for it and they cut it and opened it up and it said gender is a social construct, which is pretty good. Nobody, like, here's what you do when you have a baby. You take a picture, you put it on Instagram, and I got news for you. Even with that, few people will care because it's your baby, which is fine. That's gonna be true of my baby too, because it's not their baby. And most people don't care about other people's babies. But definitely it's not worth risking your life, killing the mom, killing the dad, killing people over this. Absolutely insane. We already do baby showers.
Yeah.
You do the first birthday.
If you're there's the brother of this guy. Sorry to interrupt you, John, 3 times. There's the brother of this guy, there's family members, there's people at a gender reveal party. So I would assume there's more than 4 people there. If you've been invited to a gender reveal party and you think, and you get the indication they're gonna light something on fire, hey, just nudge them and say, that's not a good idea. Maybe you shouldn't do it. Remember those 25 other news stories where people died? Hey, let's just not do it, you guys. And just maybe try your part. Maybe they won't listen to you because you're just a friend of the family, or maybe you're just a nephew or something, but be like, hey, Uncle Jimmy, let's not do that. That's a bomb. You put pipes in there. I don't know.
Yeah. Anyway, it's just so needless.
Check out the Damage Report podcast each day, wherever you get your podcasts, whether Pocket Casts or Stitcher or iTunes. You can join me as I give you the news and stories you want, with a range of co-hosts and interview guests jumping in on the fun each day. Again, that's the Damage Report, wherever you get your podcasts. And if you get them at iTunes, don't forget to rate and review. Sometimes I'll read them live on the show.